Hello, my name is Raymond Garchevsky, and this is coming to you from my home here in Cave Junction, Oregon. Tonight's piece is titled The Christ and the Satanist. No contest. It arises from a comment made by a man named James on the internet regarding a statement made by me in an earlier post. He states, "Raymond, I could not help but require of you more on this statement in the previous post, quoted, any event based in negative enforcement is doomed to failure," close quote. A synopsis, if you will. In my humble opinion, the best procedure to avoid failure is to focus upon a higher reality, such as success. He states, your perception defined would be most appreciated, either here or in another blog. Thank you very much. My statement to James was as follows. Thank you, James, for the invitation to express truth, rather than to define illusion. You see, each of us live under the constant thrall of satanic conditioning, dualistic illusion which demands reactions, to endless other reactions, to images, illusions, thoughts, perspectives, hunches, imaginations, ad infinitum. It is the normal state of human consciousness that civilized man lives under, and is the cause of his fall from grace, that is, his God-given ability to directly perceive truth, the holistic, the holy essence of what is, the ethereal essence, well beyond the images of the thought and graven images of a thought-bound intellect. To the average man or woman, such superficial intellection is all they know, but they also know something is missing in such superficial makeup of thought. That is the nature of self-judgment, found in the intellect, which seeks to impose power over others in order to assuage their own inner need for feedback, praise, flattery, reinforcement, etc. I have written thousands of articles to this point, which may be read on my site and Google Archives. You see, I speak the same language as all others on this and other forums on the internet, but my words have a distinctly different resonance to them, to the ear of the average man or woman who've been conditioned to live throughout their lives via beliefs, concepts, thoughts, etc., all of which can be found nowhere else in consciousness but in the dualistic opposing intellect, the peripheral level of consciousness based in satanic opposing ruled consciousness. Satan is the god of intellect, of civilized thoughts, responsible for all of its worldly mysteries, foundations, principles, etc. It is the god of government and religion, the two main forces of satanic control directed toward the control of civilized people through never-broken mind control campaigns. It has always been that way since the first civilization, since man's fall from grace. And it shall always be that way for those who have made an art form out of disguising such satanic forces through flowery language, positive imagery, yet devastating, destructive consequences of such. Satanic intellection is illusory, partial, incomplete, a mere reflection of truth, of the holistic truth which lies beyond the ken of any self-respecting intellect. Its signature is clear to all who have the eyes to see and the ears to hear. It is the Alpha and the Omega of reaction itself. Incompleteness, separativeness, opposition, conflict, and disharmony. It is hell. That is its nature. It cannot bring anything together because its nature is that of separation and division. You would have thought that by now civilized man would have caught up to such deception. But then again, in the fictional world of storytelling, the best storyteller wins out. A Christ is a simple man or woman of truth. I am such a Christ. I have transcended that level of intellect and am at one with the multiverse consciousness of non-dualistic infinity. A mouthful, to be certain, but nevertheless true. My only gift to all is truth, the holistic, indivisible, non-dualistic essence of what is. It is a shock to the intellect. It is the destroyer of images, of illusions, of deceptions. It is a mirror which reflects that which stands before it, the illusion which fights for its life, but cannot stand up to the simple, unalterable, indisputable, unreplicatable truth. People may wonder how I survived the satanic experiences with the Oregon court system and the Josephine County. But they are trained to expect a wondrous tale of a worldly path carved out for them to follow. They can't handle the truth, and so they are turned off in favor of the next spiritual religio-political Pied Piper, ready to come along with a good story to lead them down the path to their destruction. That simply, James, is why the comments of this simple man of truth, this Christ, enrages damn near everyone who hears his words. They would have to realize they are stupid to have lived their lives as they have, and have not changed the simple habits which melt like snow, flake in the warm ray of sun. Stupid people demand plans which meet with their own stamp of approval before they may adopt them as their own. Is not the fly in the ointment the fact that they are stupid, incomplete, confused, and racked with conflict, which presents the cause for their own failure?